We are 3 hours into our Great Ocean road trip and we're taking you guys along today. We left before dawn, so it was like learning to drive on hard mode because I drove on the wrong side of the road in the dark for 3.5 hours out into the countryside. But we are here.
We took the 3 hours to the furthest point that we're going to go. We made no stops along the way. We took the highway almost the entire way. And we're at our first stop and we got the little speaker ready and it already looks beautiful.
Taking a step back, we rented a car to do this Great Ocean road trip because actually it was about the same cost as...
No, it's cheaper.
Cheaper?
Yeah, they're like $100 to $200 per person.
To go on a tour, and they stuff you in a bus.
Yeah, like a small bus, and people say it's not comfortable and it's not good, and your tour guide might not speak English, which I thought was interesting for Australia. So yeah, we were like, this doesn't seem like 12 hours cramped on a bus. No.
It looks like going on your own and renting a car is a hack if you can put up with driving.
Yeah.
But we do get to go to places like this, which are not even on the tour stops.
There's one other person here. It looks like they slept here last night because they're in a bit of an overlanding vehicle. And I can hear what's going on down there and I can't wait to see it.
Makes you want to van life Australia, maybe. All right, let's go check it out. Wow, is right.
Oh, you just have to... You just gotta, you're on your own. Ah! Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, there's like coral, says, see it?
Barnacles.
No. And then there's a green succulent or something behind it.
Oh wow, like living.
Yeah, like living in the rock.
So we are off to a great start, almost too great of a start, because we have a lot of places to go on this road trip. This is the first one, and we already kind of don't want to leave.
Oh no.
There's a camping spot here. It really feels like you could just take in these sights here at Childers Cove, where we are alone, and it is free to go all day long.
I'm really starting to wonder like why the tours don't come out here, because it's only 20 minutes further, I think, than the furthest spot they go, because this is beautiful. So it's like, do we have even more, like, are the others more impressive? How? I don't know.
Are we being our L right now?
We're being our L right now.
We promise we're actually trying to leave.
I am. I'm walking up the stairs, to be fair.
Just because you take a picture at every step doesn't mean you're not leaving. And all the real ones know that I'm the bad boy of birding. Yep. And we did see a big wild owl as soon as we arrived as well. So a positive omen for a great place to get a quiet moment and take some nice pictures and see some beautiful nature. I'm sorry I followed you over here. I did think that I was supposed to start driving over here.
Not today.
I've forgotten all that I've learned. It's so blue.
So blue.
The sea looks angry. It doesn't look like a nice place to swim.
No, but it is beautiful.
Yeah, at our second spot, the Grotto.
We took a 25-minute drive from Childers Cove, and it seems like they're ahead or very much behind the tour groups, because there's like 10 people here. Forming some toadstoolians. You see them?
Yes. Probably like the sandstone layers.
Yeah.
Learned a lot got a bachelor's in geology by just driving through the American West and visiting national parks.
This actually reminds me a lot of that road trip. But there's water, which is cool.
No, it's the only addition. Like maybe this was Utah a million years ago.
Oh my God, yeah. That's cool to think about.
Huge ant. You gotta keep that thing on a leash.
Wow.
It's saying, excuse me.
You can see all the parts of its body.
You don't even need a magnifying glass for that. You try and step on that and it would push you. Do a demonstration? No, okay, that was the ant side. What about the human side? There you go. Oh, yeah. We've officially gotten onto the Great Ocean Road and driven on it. Go over to Crystal. They're definitely expecting tourists. There are signs up that tell you drive on the left side of the road in Australia.
It's a nice reminder.
It is. That's what I was going to say. And that there are little arrows on the ground. So it does keep you in the right mindset.
Yeah, they do. A local friend of ours told us that like a lot of tourists do drive here, and they're like, usually the rule of thumb is just like follow somebody, but out here, don't trust the person in front of you because they might be a tourist. And they might forget as well.
So that's the advice until you might need it the most.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely don't
You're on your
follow.
own. Yeah.
We have seen signs here. We're at a third stop, Loch Ard Gorge, that it is peak visiting hours, flashing signs, but it still seems pretty quiet.
I mean, for like maybe a kilometer, they were warning us to expect traffic and stops and delays. And this is the busiest stop yet. There's 15 cars here, but there's a lot of room. Shipwreck site to cemetery.
They buried everybody here?
Guess so.
Where the wreck was, they also buried them. Oh, wow. That's cool. The sound of the ocean hitting these cliffs that Crystal so aptly pointed out that we are standing on is such a crazy sound.
You just see the cliffs eroding, and you can see why, because of the water. And then you're just like, that's exactly what I'm walking on. Like, it's no different. It has an illusion of being safe because it's blacktop. But like, they just wash those stairs out.
We're right on it.
Yeah.
It's coming for us next.
We're walking really far out here. Where does this go?
Yeah, more loops, please. There's this part in all these down here, the ocean's bottom, but also the cliff bottom. So cool. Big shout out to Crystal for picking these stops along the way.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank
It has been really fun, and this place is probably the highlight so far. It's really gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. There's
Gonna come through here.
Yeah. I agree. There's a lot of stops we could have chose from, and honestly, we scratched some that looked really good. Just because we only have one day, I totally get the advice of coming out here and staying out here, because I mean, there's like a walk that's here that's an hour itself.
It said on the sign that you take like 2 to 3 hours per like route.
Yeah.
So just in this one location, of which we have like 10 today, we could have spent half the day here.
Yeah, we don't have time for that, so we're getting some of the good viewpoints in. I would say we're doing a really good speed tour of it if your speed tour lasts 12 hours.
We're actually very like prone to a speed tour as well.
Yeah.
So this is fitting for us.
Yeah, I mean, we're not big hikers, so it's actually kind of perfect. I want to come back though. I'd come back and do it.
This is one actually that makes me want to actually do the van thing here, because I know that's a popular activity, but
do you hear that hitting the cliff?
I thought like somebody just like,
it sounds like thunder.
like their wheel blew up or something. Yeah, so I would just absolutely do that and venture out and into the Australian outback, the bush. Can someone tell us what the bush is? We have spoken to many Australian people now on this trip, asking them what exactly is the bush, and no one has given us an answer. They're like, we don't
verbal
really
answer.
know.
They're like, you feel it, like you know when you're there.
Tell us, what is the bush?
What is it?
Beautiful.
Incredible. I truly thought the 12 Apostles stop was going to be the least interesting because where all the tours go, I just thought it would be underwhelming. It is not. No. It's not underwhelming.
If anything, it's potentially overwhelming.
Yeah.
We are a little behind schedule already somehow, even though it feels like we're racing through everything, and we definitely lost even more time being here.
Yes, but we are actually scrapping the next stop entirely. We were going to do the lighthouse, but given the time, we're gonna eat in the car, hurry it through, because we would rather spend more time at the afternoon stops than like squeeze an extra one in, if that makes sense.
Everything else has been completely free.
Yes.
All of these stops. That one would not have been.
That's right, that one is paid. Another reason. Wow, if this is turning out to be the free Great Ocean Road Tour.
It's free for you, and it's free if you do it.
Yeah.
Well, you can send us money though, if you wanted to.
Gotta pay for lunch somehow. I didn't have this on my bingo card for the day.
Unofficial stop for Crystal to flush alcohol-based hand sanitizer out of her eye for 20 minutes.
Oh my god, I was just using hand sanitizer, and I can't even describe to you how it got in my eye.
Just spurt
It got a mind of its own, and it went directly into my eye.
Google says to flush it out for 20 minutes, which gives us just enough time for me to have lunch, and then Crystal can have it when I'm driving. Not necessarily one stop that we would recommend, though.
No.
Hey.
That's pretty.
It's so blue.
It's really pretty. Oh, the waves.
And just like that, we are on a hike.
Wow. So this is a lookout point. I don't remember a hike being involved, so I'm hoping we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, it looked like we could have just looked right off the side of the road. We are at Mariner's Point near Apollo Bay. It is such an adorable little town.
So cute.
It reminds us as if like Idaho fell into the ocean. Like
Yeah.
mountains that go right up into the sea. The gas station is very trusting. I went in to pay. I was like, fill it on 8. And he's like, just fill it and come pay later. I was like, what? Usually they don't even work in the States until you go in and pay, and he goes and turns it on. He's like, yeah, you're good. Oh, I can already see some stuff.
I think we are going in the right direction. Good, we need this. After an hour sit in the car. I will say that's one thing about the Great Ocean Road is like, there's so many places you can stop off. But if you're not stopping off at them, the destinations are pretty far from each other.
Mm-hmm. So it is a lot of driving. You know, a lot of time on that road.
Oh no.
Squelchy. But look at that over there. Whoa. This is, if there wasn't anything to convince you to rent a car instead of take a tour, the buses and even RVs can't get up here.
No.
So you can only reach this by car. And I think this is the most dramatic view yet.
Yeah, I think so. I actually, when I was doing the research for this, I read that people were like, if you drive the Great Ocean Road and miss this, like you're just crazy.
Did you even do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look at that, man. That's awesome. So Crystal found this place, Koala Cafe.
I think it's a cafe that opened in an area where a lot of the koalas already live in the trees.
And you don't have to patronize them. And
Yeah.
they said that if we drove for a while, we could find one. And I saw one within literally 1
I
second.
don't see it yet.
Oh man, where'd he go? Hold on. Bear with me. There he is. Yeah! Crystal had the good feelings, and she spotted our first wild kangaroo and or wallaby. Not exactly sure.
Maybe wallaby because it's so dark colored
Yeah.
and a little smaller.
Way to hang with it and way to spot it.
I knew it. I was like, there's something on the ground. We need to go see what it is.
We've abandoned the ship and we're gonna take some pics. And still got, like, not for nothing, gorgeous ocean view right behind us at the same time.
It's looking at us. It's like, you're up to something.
So we've just driven about 50 kilometers of the Great Ocean Road. It is beautiful, but I'm like legitimately seasick.
Towards, like, I guess the further east you go, it gets really, really windy.
It's really,
Yeah.
I really think I'll be like feeling it in my sleep tonight.
I feel like I was on a boat.
So we are now at Teddy's Lookout, it's called. It was insane to get up here. I'm sure there's an easier way because there's like actual tour groups up here.
Yeah.
But we took the scariest route possible. That's just how we do it. Thanks Google Maps.
Yeah. Nice.
But here it's worth it.
All right. We'll see.
Is that a kookaburra over there?
Yeah.
There's a kookaburra sitting in the old gum tree.
Oh, I see it.
Hey, you saw one too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Worth it?
Worth it. Worth it. No wonder you can see whales migrate from here.
Yeah, I could see them all the way to Antarctica. So other than the kookaburra that we saw on the way in, there was one down here that we took photos of for a little while. And then right over here, another one. And they're big. Like, I don't know how to, like, yeah, you can see it's all the way over there. It's probably like owl size, like it's looking at us now.
It moves its head and its eyes, and it's so wild to me because they're so big.
They have like thoughts.
Yeah, they make me feel like, "Eek, don't come after me."
It looks like we can do some hiking here. I know we're on the record of not being hikers, but it looks like it's worth it here. And easy. 100 meters. Not very much. No good at the conversion, but pretty sure that's not a lot.
It's pretty close.
The sand itself is cold.
Woo!
Woo!
So cool.
Through my knockoff $3 Indonesian Birkenstocks.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, what a serene night.
Now I get to run on the beach. Not you.
Oh, what a perfect place to end the road trip.
Yes, we've made it to Torquay Beach. It is the home of Rip Curl, so famous brand, born right here.
And it's in a very cute surf town.
We made it just for sunset. We couldn't have timed it better.
Yeah.
Well done, Crystal.
Thank
This
you.
road trip was really, truly great. Like,
Highlight of the Australian trip, honestly. We did, and that's saying a lot. Like, we did so many cool things, and this is just like, it really blew me away.
and now we're gonna put our feet in the cold, even though the sand is cold, so that water you know is gonna be cold.
It's very cold. But you know, what else are we gonna get to do this?
That's it for the video as well as the road trip. So like this video, subscribe for more. We're gonna do some more low-key stuff like this.
Yeah, we're just gonna, you know, have fun, take you along.
All right, so we'll see you there.
All right, bye.
Oh,
No.
I'm keeping my shoes on. I don't give a hoot. I don't care.
Oh no, it's freezing. Ah!